Mark II weapons in GTA 5 are really expensive. Some can range in price all the way up to almost $600,000 just for one gun. So in today's video, we're going to be comparing them against the regular weapons we have in GTA 5 and seeing if it's really worth spending over $500,000 for a single gun. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I guarantee some of you will be surprised with the outcome. But with that said, I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. So what we're going to be doing for this test is I made a simple capture job, and what I'm going to be doing is I have my second account standing over there behind that concrete barrier, and I'm going to be shooting him in the chest with the weapons, and I'm going to be standing behind this barrier, then that barrier, then the furthest one away. And the guns I'm using are fully upgraded Mark II weapons, and then also fully upgraded regular weapons. I'm really excited to show the comparison for you guys, so I hope you enjoy, and let's just jump straight into it. Alright, Mark II pistol, close range, hollow point rounds, which are the ones you want to use on somebody without body armor. It took a total of 5 bullets in order to kill him from this range. Taking a look at the regular pistol now, it took 10 bullets in order to kill my other character from this range, which is twice as many compared to the Mark II pistol. Taking a look at the Mark II pistol again, from the furthest range away, it still only takes 5 bullets to kill him, which is awesome. Taking a look at the regular pistol, it takes 11 bullets to kill him from this range. So you can see the range on the Mark II pistol is definitely better, but it does cost a lot more. So are you willing to drop 160 grand on it? Starting off with the SNS pistol Mark II, it only takes 5 bullets, just like the regular pistol, which is awesome, and the regular SNS pistol takes a total of 9 bullets in order to kill him from this range. Now from a further range away, the SNS pistol Mark II takes a total of 6 bullets to kill him from this range, while the regular SNS pistol takes 11 bullets to kill him from this range. Pretty significant difference. Kills him 2 times faster, but it's also a lot more expensive. Really quickly before we get into it, the Heavy Revolver Mark II's hollow point rounds were significantly nerfed, so I am going to be using the fire rounds instead. Before, it used to be a one-shot kill to the body with the hollow point rounds, but sadly it is not anymore. Alright, testing out the Mark II version of the Revolver first. As you guys can see, one shot lights him on fire, the health is pretty low, and then the second shot does end up killing him. Now the regular Revolver, it also takes 2 shots, but after one shot there is more health left. Now taking a look at it from a further distance, both guns still take 2 bullets in order to kill the targets. So honestly, is it really worth it to buy the Mark II version if it's still going to take 2 bullets no matter what? If this was back a couple years ago, it would have only taken 1 with hollow point rounds, but sadly it's not that case anymore. Well, let's take a look what an extra $200,000 buys you on the SMG Mark II. It takes a total of 6 bullets to kill him from this range, which is actually pretty decent, opposed to the regular SMG, which takes a total of 11 bullets to kill him from the exact same range. So that 200k definitely does help out a little. Now taking a look from the furthest range away, the Mark II version still only takes 6 bullets to kill him, which is awesome, opposed to the regular SMG, which takes 13 bullets to kill him from this range. So paying an extra $200,000 does increase the amount of damage, and it also increases the range, which is awesome. Starting off with the Combat MG Mark II, from the short distance it only takes 5 bullets to kill him, which is actually really good, but then again it's 10 times more expensive than the regular Combat MG, which from the same distance will kill your target with 6 bullets to the body, which is pretty great as well. And then from a far distance away it's the exact same, 5 bullets with the Mark II version, and then 6 bullets with the regular version. I'm honestly gonna have to give the regular Combat MG the W here, just because it's 10 times less and it just uses 1 more bullet to kill the target. Let's say if it was like 5 or 6 bullets, that would be a big difference, but 1? Come on. If you want skins and V-Bucks in Fortnite, want to become max level in Call of Duty, need money in GTA 5, or anything else for a ton of other games, check out Digizani down below in the description and get 10% off your order by using code Frolics at checkout. Starting off first with the Mark II version of the assault rifle, it only takes 7 bullets to kill him from this distance, which is pretty great, but it's also almost 6 times more expensive than the regular assault rifle, and the regular assault rifle takes 8 bullets to kill him from this short distance. But then when we take a look at the long distance range, the Mark II version is definitely better. It still only takes 7 bullets in order to kill him from a fairly far distance away. And then when you take a look at the regular assault rifle, it ends up taking 9 bullets to end up killing him. So the range is definitely a lot better on the Mark II version of the assault rifle. Starting off with the Carbine rifle Mark II, it takes a total of 8 bullets to kill him from this distance, which is pretty bad. Taking a look at the regular Carbine rifle, it also takes 8 bullets to kill him from this distance away. And from a long range away, it also takes 8 bullets with the Mark II version, same with the regular version, but you're paying an extra $300,000. This gun does the exact same amount of damage, but it just has a lot less ammo, obviously depending on which ammo type you decide to put on. Most of these guns I put FMJ because I would probably use that the most against vehicles, so definitely an L for the Mark II. Starting off with the Special Carbine Mark II, it takes 8 bullets to kill the target from a close range, which honestly isn't that bad. And then taking a look at the regular Special Carbine, it also takes 8 bullets from a close range. And then from a long range, it's the exact same, 8 bullets for the Mark II and 8 bullets for, I guess, the Mark I or the regular version, and you're paying 4 times the price. The Special Carbine is one of my favorite assault rifles in the game, but going up against somebody without any armor on, it's still the exact same as the regular Special Carbine, so it's really not worth that extra 330 grand. Alright, starting off with the Bullpup rifle Mark II, it takes a total of 8 bullets to kill him from a short distance away. And then with the regular version of the Bullpup rifle, it also takes 8 bullets. The assault rifles honestly aren't looking so good in terms of Mark II, I guess, damage compared to some of the other guns that we have in the game. A lot of the other Mark II weapons performed a lot better than the assault rifles, but so far they're all pretty much the exact same in terms of damage. And from long range, it's once again 8 bullets to kill the target for each gun. So honestly, assault rifles aren't looking that great. Starting off with the Mark II version, it takes 2 bullets with explosive rounds in order to kill your target from a short distance or a long distance, which sucks. And with the regular heavy sniper, it will only be a one-shot pretty much no matter what, as long as I believe it's from the chest and above. Even if you shoot them in the head with the heavy sniper with explosive rounds, they will not die from one shot, which I think is stupid. But the heavy sniper does have a thermal sight and a night vision sight, which makes it a lot better than the regular heavy sniper. But I would highly suggest that you do not put any kind of explosive ammo on this gun. Even though it's fun and cool, you'll regret it. The amount of times I've died literally because I hit my shot and it didn't kill the guy, and then he sniped me with the regular heavy sniper, it was really annoying. I would highly suggest using FMJ or armor piercing rounds on it instead. Starting off with the Mark II version, from close range it takes 3 bullets, and it also takes 3 bullets from long range. Same with the regular version of the Marksman rifle. The only reason I really like the Mark II version is because of the holographic sights. It's just so much better. But the holographic sight is definitely not worth 13 times more than the regular Marksman rifle, because that's how much more it is. You can also put a zoom scope on it, which is pretty awesome, but the damage is still the same. The Mark II pump shotgun with explosive slugs slaps. It's a one-shot, and it's awesome. The regular version is a 3-shot from close range, which is not that bad, but it's definitely not as good as the Mark II. And from the second furthest range, which I didn't use any time in this video except for the shotgun, it takes a while. It takes an entire clip to kill him from this range, but why would you use a shotgun from here? But the Mark II version is still only 1 bullet from this range, which is pretty awesome. Well, that concludes that test for the Mark II weapons. Honestly, I was pretty surprised from some of the outcomes, but now, which ones should you actually buy first if you're considering buying some Mark II weapons? Well, let's go over that really quick. First, let's go over pistols. If you guys want to buy a Mark II pistol, I would suggest getting either the Pistol Mark II or the Heavy Revolver Mark II. The Pistol Mark II is awesome. It has hollow point rounds and will definitely kill your enemies really quickly if you need to use a pistol. And if you want to get the Heavy Revolver, obviously it's a one-shot to the head, and the fire rounds are really OP, because even if you don't hit them in the head, you hit them in the chest or something, it'll still take away like 99% of their health, and then they're just one shot. Like literally anything could kill them. If you were to high-five them, they would die. So those are definitely two great pistols I would suggest buying if you're looking for a Mark II pistol. In terms of SMGs, I would highly suggest getting the SMG Mark II. It's also got hollow point rounds. Honestly, it's a pretty decent gun. Doesn't have the craziest range, but the hollow point rounds will definitely come in handy. In terms of assault rifles, one of my favorite assault rifles to use is the Special Carbine, and when it's a Mark II version, it's still one of my favorite ones, if not the best out of all of the assault rifles, in my opinion. Honestly, I really love the gun, got lots of cool customizations on it, and it does pretty decent in terms of damage. I would suggest putting armor-piercing rounds on it, or if you guys want to put FMJ on, honestly, FMJ is the most useful for me, because I tend to have to get into a fight with a lot of people, and they usually have armored vehicles and things like that, so Special Carbine is another great assault rifle. In terms of sniper rifles, the Heavy Sniper Mark II is amazing. There's two different routes you would go down with this weapon, and it all depends on how you play. If you guys enjoy sniping people on foot, put a thermal sight on, and then put on armor-piercing rounds. It will definitely be overpowered for you, so definitely do that. But if you're also into sniping aircrafts like Hydras or Oppressor Mark IIs, or just vehicles in general, the explosive rounds will definitely help out with that, because it's a long range and it'll only take a bullet or two to destroy the vehicle, which is awesome, and I use it for that all the time. But then I have to shoot people on foot, and the explosive rounds aren't good against people on foot, so then I have to shoot them twice, and they only have to shoot me once with their heavy sniper. So honestly, I would suggest putting armor-piercing rounds and a thermal scope on it. Then again though, the heavy sniper with explosive rounds is somewhat good against people on foot. If you shoot the ground near them and you have that thermal sight on, you'll be able to see exactly where they are, and they'll get knocked onto the ground, but then again, they could just walk away, eat some snacks, and regen, so it's like, I don't really know. The explosive bullets are cool and all, but instead of them, I'll probably just use a homing launcher or an RPG from now on to destroy aircrafts. And if you want to upgrade the pump shotgun Mark II, hands down the best Mark II weapon that you guys can buy, do it, put explosive slugs on it, you'll never regret it, it's overpowered, and it's awesome. Well guys, that pretty much wraps up the video for today. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs up on it, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.